Environmental justice groups have marched in Durban against the impact of oil and gas exploration in the ocean. The groups have also called on government to be more open about the plan's transition to renewable energy, especially when it comes to funding. Environmentalists are demanding to be part of the process, saying no jobs should be lost. eNCA's Lethiwe Mdluli reports.
Hundreds of marchers joined environmental justice groups protesting against oil and gas exploration by big companies along the coastline. The organizations are also calling government out for not being transparent about the country's planned transition to renewable energy.
The civil society in this country, the working class, will support that. But the money must be laid down. They just can't come here and say, shut down the coal power stations tomorrow and let our people go home and sit at home hungry. That's not going to be on. We want them to come with the necessary resources and be open and transparent about it, so the country and the people in this country must be part of any decisions of any planning to do.
We want our voice to be heard. We want us to be part and parcel of decision making.
The march coincides with the 27th Climate Change Conference currently taking place in Egypt. Environmental Justice Group Groundwork says they are expecting the Environmental Affairs Minister, Barbara Creasy, to take a hard stand with regards to the promises made by northern governments during the conference.
They promised $100 billion a year for climate support, climate finance. It's never materialized. And I'm quite concerned that, President Ramaphosa went to Egypt, and what we are going to get is loads of promises, loads of loans with a payback, and we are not going to get real money to deal with the real transition problems in South Africa.
Peak also says that people should not lose jobs when the transition from coal to renewable energy eventually happens.
We've asked our government in the last 2 decades, have a planned transition. We would not be in this debacle that we're in now. The challenge, however, is that we're in it. And what do? We can't hang on to this unmanaged, chaotic exit from coal. We need to take the bull by the horns, exit it, create plans to rehabilitate the land, to make sure there's worker justice, and workers that can retire early with packages. Workers that have to be reskilled are trained as proper renewable energy artisans.
Meanwhile, environmental activists say they will keep calling for transparency from the government. Lethiwe Mdluli, Durban.